What is Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires? Combining the 1 vs 1000 action of Dynasty Warriors with the addition of tactical elements, Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires sets players on a quest to conquer ancient China by combining use of strategy and the sword. Powerful siege battles enable commanders to deploy units to capture strategic points on the map like castles, experiencing high-stakes fights at every turn, attacks or other stratagems, siege weapons, and at times simply by force as commanders execute their strategies and attack enemy troops by issuing vital commands to the units throughout the skirmish. Okay, now that we're past that part, the intro and beginning of what Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires is, the one thing I can say about this review is going to be in my own words, so do apologize or sorry if it doesn't sound as professional to you guys, but I'm going to say I enjoyed this game very, very much. The aspects of forming bonds with people, getting through certain tough missions, even when there are certain characters I didn't want to like form bonds with, but there are certain characters I felt like I'm like, you know what, I'm going to form a bond with them. The one thing about Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires is what really intrigued me was like handling affairs, going through the certain motions of taking care of your forces, making sure everyone's fed, make sure you can pillage, you can take over certain areas if you want to or if you have the forces to. I really enjoyed this game. I say if you're a Dynasty Warriors fan, even if you're not though, the one thing I can honestly say is I had fun, making my character, going through around the selections of certain people I wanted on in my kingdom. Also, another thing that I also had fun with was completing certain objectives in Dynasty Warriors. I mean, obviously it's Dynasty Warriors, you always have objectives to do, but in Empires I felt like it was like you legit have to, like if you didn't, certain stuff would go awry, like certain things wouldn't get completed. But at certain times though, that the one thing that was like empty, like once you got done with, like say you were in a quest or so, you got done, you took out majority of the forces, there was really nothing else to do was besides to break the gate down. I mean, it was really just like, okay, there's nothing else here. I'm finna sit there and wait. But once, obviously, there are certain times it can say you can grapple and go inside, but like not a lot of times you couldn't. But like certain characters, like Macau, one of my favorites. But there are times they will not. They will say no. And I mean, you do have the choice. You have the choice to, either kill them or like, let them go or try to convince them to join on your team. Right here, I took out Macau and I'm like, yes, we're done with this mission. Let's go. And the deciding factor part is another thing that I had fun with this game, because I was just like, you know what? Let's see who we can get. And if I've played Dynasty Warriors for years, and I was like, you know what? I know there are certain people that I want with me, that want part of my kingdom, and I'm gonna make sure I choose. Like Zhang Liao, man, when it cutscenes. Sorry.
なんと敗残の恥を乗り越え、さらなる武を示せということか。
Boy, that was low-key intense. I recruited him on the team. I was low-key kind of like, oh my goodness, if he don't join, I'm going to have to take him out the squad. But here's the feature of taking out certain characters is after you're done with a war, well, not war, the battle, you get to decide if you want to keep somebody, or if you want you can recruit them, or if you want you can execute them if they don't want to join you. That was one of my favorite features.
我が皇帝に恐れ多いが天命なれば進むのみ。
The one thing I can say about Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires is the fact of getting to decide where you get to stay as an officer or become emperor, or make your own land and try to take your own place inside of the game, because you can start off and not just have nothing and just be a kind of like a bandit or so. In the open world part, as far as I feel like there could have been more added, and Dynasty Warriors in general has been out for years. The one thing that I feel like that they could have honestly even touched up on is the graphics, really. Like, up the graphics a little bit more, but the game is enjoyable. Like, if you're not a person to really care about that, you can enjoy the game. As far as there is a open world feature in this game, you can explore more. That's how you would gain money. You can gain like cloth and stuff for say when your kingdom is not necessarily even gaining money from like certain battles, or if you lose a lot of money, or so as far as your troops and stuff. I just feel like there's a little bit more that they can add into this game, but overall it's very, very enjoyable. Like, these are like the cutscenes with a lot of the main characters is a thing that I feel is like, man, this is what's up. But it's still Dynasty Warriors though. Like, there is really nothing much change besides, I haven't played it in years. Like, during my playthrough, I enjoyed it. To be honest, I'm still having fun with it. Like, this is by regards no means to saying, hey, don't get this game. Honestly, if you're new to it, I would say pick this game up. It's enjoyable. Like, the feature of when you become emperor, you can have a child. Your character has a child, and you get to create on your child's character and have your character move on from there. Have your child's character move on. So, hey, Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires is a good game. Besides the small things that I feel as if that they can push to try to make Dynasty Warriors be better than what it is, to be honest. Also, shout out to Koei Tecmo for giving your boy a free code for the game. Thank you. I much appreciate you guys. This was one of my first reviews. Honestly, if you can, give me a comment. If you like the video, subscribe. If you guys don't, just let me know. Hit the dislike button if you have to. Let me know how I did. Honestly, I say it's a game to get to be honest. Even it's a single player game, you can come back to it anytime you want. It's not like you have to beat it, but like, honestly, it's very enjoyable. It's a game to come back to. Again, thank you for giving me a chance to review your guys' game. This is it. So this is my first review. Let your boy know Blaze Hokage is out. I'm gonna let this continue. You guys go ahead and see how I created my character's child. You guys have a good one. Blaze Hokage out. Peace, love, tranquility. Don't let nothing get you guys down. And may the Lord forever forever be in your guys' favor.